This is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel. And if you're seeing the camera shake, it's because of me. Because I'm holding it over top of my Power Pressure Cooker XL. I have the 8-quart Power Pressure Cooker XL. And I'm going to put fix some quick chili beans in it today. And what I've got in here is I've got 1.5 pounds of ground chuck, 1 medium onion, 1 small onion, and then I have a freezer bag of peppers that I had frozen. It was half a bag of them left, and I've got those in here. And now I've got to put the thing down, so I'll bring you back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so what I'm going to do with the ground beef, the onions, and the peppers is I'm going to sear them in my pressure cooker. And that's one good thing about the pressure cooker. You can use it all as one pot. So what I'm going to do, I've already plugged it in. I'm going to hit chicken meat. And that's going to get it hot in here. And it's going to start searing it. See, so it's going to start getting hot now, and it's going to sear it. It's going to steer it right to the way I want it. No, I'm going to stir it. But anyway, the Power Pressure Cooker XL will sear things in here. So that's what I'm going to do. And when this gets out, when everything gets seared together, I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, now I'm going to go on it. I've already browned and seared. I'm browned the ground chuck and tender, got the onions and peppers tender. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go on and put the spices in here. And I kind of like my chili spicy. So I've got this Chilio, French's Chilio seasoning mix, and I'm gonna put, well, it's not quite 1/3 of a cup, but almost 1/3 of a cup of that in here. And then I've got quite a few other spices. I've got hot Mexican style chili powder. I don't think I'm gonna put, but maybe a teaspoon, maybe a little, well, you can see, almost a teaspoon of that in here. And then I'm going to put, I have regular Kroger chili powder. I'm going to go on and put a couple tablespoons of that in here, because chili powder really isn't hot, just regular chili powder. Not that I've ever seen. But I'm going to go on and put 2 tablespoons of that in here. Alright, and then I have Ancho chili pepper, which that's really not hot, but I'm going to go on and use that, and I'm going to use about a teaspoon of that. Alright, and that's just, I got it from Gourmet Collection McCormick's. Ancho chili pepper. Alright, and then I have Chipotle chili pepper. I'm going to use about a teaspoon of that as well. Alright. And then I spilt it all over the table, as usual. And let me stir these up. Cook them a little bit with the ground beef and wake them up some. Get them all in here, and then add everything else and we'll be ready. Alright, I've got to put salt and pepper in here. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. Because I haven't put any salt in here. And then I'm going to put a teaspoon of the coarse ground black pepper. That's going in here. Alright, let me stir it up again. Oh, it smells so good in here. Alright, the next thing I'm going to put in here is a can of just regular tomato sauce, Del Monte tomato sauce. I gotta have a spoon. Now I've got some water here that I can use to rinse these cans out with. Alright. And then I've got a can of no salt added diced tomatoes. I'm going to put those in here. And then I have a can of great value chili ready tomatoes. They're diced tomatoes. I'm going to put those in here. Let's see. Put some water in this can. Alright. Alright, and then I'm going to put in 2 cans of dark red kidney beans. Then a can of light red kidney beans. And then a can of Lux Pinto Beans. Just a regular old can of Pinto Beans. Alright. What did I... Alright, and I'll show y'all this in a minute. Let me get it all stirred up. Alright, and I'm going to put a 1.25 cups of water in here. Alright, and that's all that I'm going to put in here. Let me lift this up. I'm going to lift this up and show you. So it's going to be unsteady for a minute. Alright, so you can see down in there. Let me stir it around some. And it's not even nowhere near the fill line. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this on pressure and I'm going to cook it for 10 minutes. I probably really don't need to cook it for that, but I'm going to go on and cook it for 10 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Alright, the top is on. The seal going around the top had come off good, and it wasn't on there good, so that had to be fixed. Regina saw that, so I'm going to... Alright, I'm going to set this on chicken and meat. And no, I'm not. Let me cut this off. That goes, let's do soup and stew. 10 minutes. Alright, that's what I need. And something is wrong with my camera. There it goes. Alright. It was foggy there for a minute. Alright, so it's going to come up to... It's going to do like this until it comes up to pressure. And once it comes up to pressure, there will be a P.O. pressure on is what I say. And then it'll count down from 10. And then it'll finish. And I'm just going to let this do a slow release. I'll probably let it sit here for 10 minutes and then let the pressure out. But I'll bring you back then. Okay, I'm back. Alright, the chili beans are ready. I let them come down on their own. And I was talking to Regina or whatever, so they just came down on their own, and they're really hot right now. But I'm going to taste them and see how spicy they are. That's what I want to know, is how spicy they are. But, you know, when you cook in your power pressure cooker or your, whichever kind you have, whether you've got the power pressure cooker or the Cook's Essential, whichever pressure cooker you have, it is so quick and so easy. And especially if you have the, where you can brown the, like I browned the ground chuck and all with the onions and the peppers, and then just put the stuff in here. Cook it for 10 minutes. I really didn't even have to cook it for 10 minutes, but I did. And I mean, it's not like it's hurt anything. But let me check this out and see how spicy it is. It's a little chilly here today. The wind is blowing so bad. And this is such a good thing. And even if it was hot outside, you still could do this in your pressure cooker, because your pressure cooker's not going to get your house hot. These are good. It's really not so spicy. It really isn't. Even though I put all those chilies in here, it's really not that spicy. And of course, I always put soup crackers in mine too, so that calms down the spice some. But you can see it's got all the peppers and the ground chuck and the onions and all in here, and it's really good. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and below in the description box there will be links to my Facebook, my Twitter, and to Zacon Farm Fresh Meats, where you can go and sign up for free, see if it comes in your area, where you can get bulk meats at a tremendously lower price for farm fresh meats. And also there'll be some links below where you can get your own Power Pressure Cooker XL and some other pressure cookers. And I will talk to you later. You have a good day. Bye.